Hello, David here, and this week's newsletter is about using primary colors. Three of the best colors to get out there, for beginners especially, is just get red, yellow, and blue. Get those three primary colors, and you're really going to learn a lot about color. And so what I want you to do in this week's paint along is use those three colors. Try to get a blue, a bright blue, which I use Ultramarine Blue. You find yourself a red. I use Scarlet Lake Red. Make these colors very bright colors of those colors. And a yellow, get a very vibrant yellow. And I'm using lemon yellow for that. So those three colors, get yourself those three colors, and also get yourself a titanium white and any kind of black. Any kind of black, particularly just black, not neutral tint or Payne's gray. Just get a black, like maybe I use peach black from Holbein. You can use an ivory black. There's many different kind of blacks, but just get a tube of black. And so those are 5 colors, and I know they make them in sets now. I know Holbein has a gouache and watercolor set. This is a gouache set of 5 colors set, and these are great for beginners. You don't have to spend so much money, and you'll get so many colors available to you because you're going to mix them, right? So you can get a lot of color theory in there too. So I'll be showing you this week when we do our 3-color paint along is if you use those 3 colors and not go on to some other colors that you just because you like those colors. I'm going to basically ask you to get these primary colors so I can show you how many things you can do with those 3 colors. And it teaches you a lot about color theory and how to mix colors and mix colors together. So as you can see, I have these on my palette, and this is what I had done to show you what the primary color is blue, red, and yellow, right? And these smaller ones are the secondary colors, which are blue and red to make the purple, red and yellow to make the orange, and then blue and yellow to make the green. It's not a color wheel, but you can see the color wheel down below here. And you got the yellow, blue, and it says the primary colors. And you got the secondary colors, orange, green, and violet. And then you take those primary and the secondary and the primary colors, and you can get a light, another version of the yellow and green together, and green and blue together, which is just a bluish green, yellowish green, and then if you mix red, and, yellow, and orange, so you're mixing primary and secondaries to get a color that's a little bit what those 2 colors will make, right? But basically, all you want to think about is getting the red, blue, and yellow. And then I'm going to show you how to mix them. And if I take away this color wheel right here, let me just show you what I'm talking about. So I mix these together on the paper. And basically, when I put water down, I don't pre-mix the colors like an orange. I don't mix the secondary color. I let it happen on the paper. So if, let's say I wanted an orange, like this is the orange I wanted. So I put the watercolor down, but then I mix the yellow and the orange on the paper instead of, or you can also mix it on your palette too if you want to use a color. But I like to look when you're practicing this to see what it is when you're working wet into wet and you're using a lot of that pigment. So let's say if I want to make it a little bit more yellowy orange, then I put it right in there and just let it soften itself together. It's more of a watercolor technique where you let the pigment soften itself and mix itself together, because it'll give you some really neat effects of the color of blue and yellow, red and yellow together. You get the orange, but you'll have some parts will be a little bit more reddish orange, sometimes a little bit more yellow orange, and that's a good thing. It's really neat to see that. And sometimes when you use black and white, you can also put white in there, and look at, if I put white in there, I'll get a kind of a pastel-y orange. And if I put black in there, it could be and now if you're doing these are secondary colors. Now if you're doing the colors that are secondary and mixing those, but then you want to have a little bit more of a purple into the orange, then you have to mix an orange or a purple first, right? And so that you'll do on your palette, and then you take a purple. Here, if I'm mixing a purple, I have to mix it together first on my palette, and then I can use that as a dark too. So it's neat to see it happening and on the paper when you're just practicing with this. When you're actually doing the painting, you can mix the colors on your palette first to get the exact purple that you're going to mix into the orange or the red or the yellow. But you only have those 3 colors, the primary colors to start with. but it's amazing how many colors you can do with this. But as you're practicing this, just try to let the pigment mix itself on the paper by adding water. Here again, this is a green, so the green of course is the yellow and blue. So and I mix it first with I put the yellow down. Let's say I put the yellow down. I'll take a little bit of blue and I'll mix it in there, and I just kind of mix it together a little bit. But then I wanted to see what the water does. Does the water go in and then just it softens the edges, right? But it also mixes the colors together. And the thicker the paint is, of course, and now if I put purple in this one too, or if I just use black, what happens if I just use black in there? You know, so it's neat to see you mixing colors and seeing what happens with different colors that you mix together. And so if you're just using the red, blue, and yellow, it's so much easier to learn about color than finding the color orange and just using that color. So I always ask beginners to use those three colors, and we're using for next, I would say, 3 weeks or so. We're going to be just using those three colors, or I'm going to be using those three colors, because I want you to sit down and think about what it is to mix those colors, and that way the color theory is all about you doing it and mixing them. That way you learn a little bit more about color and how it mixes with other colors. And if you just buy the colors right out, then you're not really seeing how to mix it and what it is that makes that certain look or that certain kind of color that you've gotten. This way you're making all the colors that you get, so you learn a little bit more about that. And I love doing this for myself because it also teaches me about how I can make a certain color and make it better, and what colors go together. All colors go together, but they end up being all brown if you just mix everything together, right? But it's just so neat to learn about a color theory when it comes to just using these three primary colors. It's all about these three colors. Now, when we're going into a full color painting next week, I'm going to show you a couple extra colors that you can use, because it's hard to mix those because the pigment itself doesn't have that pigment in it. And sometimes you actually have to have the pigment, the color pigment, that you can't mix it, like those really bright colors, luminous colors. You can't mix those with these colors because they are not actually that color, and you can't mix a luminous color because that's a special pigment that they use. Like quinacridone gold, you can't really make quinacridone gold how bright it is and how vibrant it is because you don't have that pigment in your palette. You can get close, to the color, but sometimes you have to use a certain pigment, and that's where I then will let you go out there and buy in a couple extra tubes. But for now, in the beginning, as a beginner, learn how to do everything with these three colors. It'll be a lot of fun on Thursday, and we'll be doing a butterfly and some flowers. And it's not about the subject matter, it's about how we're going to mix all these colors and make it a really beautiful painting with just these three colors. And so it'll end up being probably a full color scene, but we're only using three colors this week. All right, so we'll see you on Thursday. And anybody who's new here, I do a paint along on Thursday, every Thursday at 6:30 Central Standard Time. And follow me and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and then they'll send you, I'll send you what we'll be doing on Thursday. All right, we'll see you then. Thanks. Bye-bye.